gonna go home to see my wife and kids. Case was over. Just gotta deal with this shit now. Back to work. All right. So, a bit of an update on the case I covered yesterday about Carol getting banned permanently for just simply body blocking a survivor out of spite because the survivors were holding the aim hostage prior to that. It was a bit of an unclear case because kind of both sides broke the rules, but only one side got punished. The survivors were kind of the instigators, but it could not be proven beyond a shadow of the doubt that they were trying to hold the game hostage, and they might have just simply been scared or newer players or whatever. So their side was not able to be proved, but the killer side was absolutely able to be proved because not only did Carol do it, but he was streaming it and he also tweeted about it. So it was just a fountain of evidence that made it infinitely easier to ban Carol. The weird part was he was banned for ever. He was banned for 2 weeks and then immediately changed into a permanent ban, which is obviously ridiculous when it comes to the gravity of the crime committed. So it didn't really make any sense, and I found the whole thing interesting, and I sided a bit more with Carol in this scenario. I said the only possible explanations for this are A, Carol just lied and had been previously banned, or B, behavior was being spiteful towards this person for some reason. We've seen them do it in the past, so it wouldn't exactly be out of nowhere. And it turns out, yeah, Carol was just lying. Carol actually had been banned before. He had a save-injected account prior. Now, a save-injected account, if you're not aware, is something a lot of people have done in the past, even people I know that are currently streaming. It is basically when you give yourself items or cosmetics or anything offline, and then they're permanently on your account. You're injecting things into your account. So that allows you to have like legacy and things you never could possibly legitimately have acquired. And so that is usually a permanent ban. Now, is that worthy of a permanent ban? I think yes, because the only other option is, because like if you ban somebody that save injects for 2 weeks or something, after 2 weeks, their account still has all the shit they cheated in. They still have contraband on their account. So that doesn't fix anything. And I don't think it's up to behavior to manually go through and remove every single item that you cheated in. That's sort of ridiculous. Why would they do that when they can just ban you? You broke the rules. Why do they have to bend over for you? So I think a permanent ban for same injection is completely understandable. I don't really care about it because it doesn't give you an advantage when you're actually in the game, and that's what's important. But I completely understand why they would ban for that. So this makes me want to side actually with behavior now. Carol not only broke the rules, but then posted on Twitter about all of it, and then when confronted about the ban duration, lied multiple times, saying that he was never banned before, when he absolutely had been permanently banned before. So I have to shift the court case now over to behavior, and I think this ruling is now in favor of behavior, because lying about that essentially ruins any credibility he has going forward about anything involving this entire topic, because you don't know what else he's just going to straight up lie about. This is not like a, oops, I forgot. He absolutely knew he was banned before. He just straight up intentionally lied multiple times. So I'm going to go ahead and actually rule in favor of behavior now. But this, in my opinion, still remains somewhat interesting because it's still a weird punishment. So here's how it works. If you get banned and you make a new account, your new account retains the strikes prior. For example, if you're banned for 48 hours on one account, you have a new account, and then you get banned for the first time there, you're going to get banned probably for a week or two, not for 48 hours, because you still, on your person, have one ban tied to you specifically. So that's kind of how it works. It's not necessarily ban evading. Like if you have a ban on an account and you make a new account, they don't just immediately ban you for ban evading. Again, I know a lot of streamers that actually did save inject, have new accounts. They are squeaky clean, don't break any rules, and they've been fine for years and years now. So it seems to just simply carry over your previous account bans to you, but you don't necessarily get banned for ban evading. That's how it's worked in the past, and that's, as far as I can tell, how it currently works. Otherwise, a lot of streamers right now would be permanently banned. So, knowing that's how that works, why then was the initial ban on Carol for the body blocking for a few minutes still 2 weeks? That is the part I cannot rationalize or figure out. Either option A, he was permanently banned, meaning the next ban that he gets is a permanent ban. Right now, he's free to make a new account. Any subsequent bans he gets are permanent bans. That's how that works. So if Behavior saw that, he should have been immediately permanently banned, not 2 weeks banned. So that is undercooking what the punishment should have been. Alternatively, they are viewing it as a new account, and they massively overkilled a small offense into a 2-week ban, which is usually just a 48-hour ban for like a small body block like that. So either they under or overcooked the ban, depending on whether or not they knew that this person had other accounts that had been banned. So that's the part that makes no sense to me. I can't rationalize which option they were going with. Now, what happened was they did get the 2-week ban, posted about it, lied a bunch on Twitter, and then very quickly that turned into a permanent ban. And so still, I understand that because it might have made them do some research and go, oh, wait, shit, this person's been banned. This should be a permanent ban. And on Behavior's end, that would be justified. That is completely fair if they were to realize that. But it still doesn't make me question why the hell were they banned for 2 weeks if they didn't realize that. It should have either been 48 hours or permanent. There's no in between there. So what the hell happened in the interim to make them choose that strange middle option for a first pretty minor offense? But it wasn't a first offense. It was, you know, there had been others. The whole thing is just very confusing. Bottom line, if I had to slap my gavel, I don't have a gavel here. My Gatorade gavel. If I had a gavel slam a verdict on this, the defendant, Carol, is guilty. They have perjured in the court as well. They do deserve to be permanently banned, at least on that account. Any subsequent accounts are going to be acceptable, but any transgressions there will be also met immediately with a permanent ban. So anything that they end up buying on that account or anything that they unlock is just completely gone yet again. But I'm okay with making multiple accounts as long as the punishments carry over to that account, and that seems to be the case. So I rule in favor of Behavior. I think Carol in this scenario is more guilty, and I'm still confused about the initial 2-week ban. That still makes no sense, and I'm curious to hear your guys' opinions on that. But like I said, Carol has now proven to be an unreliable narrator, so we cannot take anything that he says word for word, and we just have to essentially go with Behavior, who has far less incentive to lie about stuff. So that is it. That is the verdict. That is the update. I'm going home now. It's been a long day. Someone said I should do like the Law and Order thing, like ding ding.